Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight, the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Indiana Pacers. The Hornets secure the opening tip as they get the basketball first. We're underway in Charlotte. To Batum. Here comes the screen. Miles Turner swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. And counted at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Miles Turner snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oladipo into the front court. 2-point advantage. Nice pass to set things up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Rozier. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. Leads 4. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
Rozier with it. Right now, down 7. Drives, but a shot won't go down. To Oladipo. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Trying to cash in. Just not going down. Oladipo into the front court. His team up by 7. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Oladipo's shot no good. Rozier into the front court. They trail by 7. Batum. To Rozier. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. He connects with the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oladipo into the front court. Leads 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
To Nick Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Batum matched up with Warren. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Not that time. Oladipo into the front court. Up 5. Has a look. Oladipo, not that time. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. He'll run the offense. To Batum. Nikola Batum. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your expectations for them now?
Top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, and it all starts with Victor Oladipo. Last year, he was the guy, but this year, he needs to become the man.
Easy path to the rim.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody's like, whoa, wait a second, what is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is. A big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Billy Hernan-Gomez tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The jumper's off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Miles Bridges. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Oladipo into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. He makes them both. Hornets at the controls of this one. To Miles Bridges. Miles Turner with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Oladipo.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Hey, watch out.
The shot almost.
You gotta get up from that.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there. Deep three at the buzzer. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down.
Good shot.
Second to three. Got it.
Good money.
Knocks down all three at the line.
Good shot, boy.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Pacers have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hornets have the basketball.
He's there. That's up, baby.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. To Miles Bridges. Rebound cleared by the Pacers. Oladipo into the front court. Up by 6. Oh, he had him there for a second. And count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Hornets right now in possession. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Deep left corner. Has a chance. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oladipo. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Rozier. Screen coming. Gets it in the left corner. Batum to Rozier. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Rozier with it. Down 8.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
To Miles Bridges. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Oladipo's shot misses. Rozier into the front court. Now down 6. To Miles Bridges. Can't connect. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Rebounded by the Pacers. Oladipo into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Nick Batum.
In the second quarter.
5 seconds to shoot. Here comes the screen. 4-3. No good. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oladipo into the front court. Up 6.
Left.
Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Rozier. Nikola Batum. 2-4 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Pacers with the possession. With the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Margins 8. To Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Batum. No good. Defense catching a break there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
To Oladipo. A pass stolen by the Hornets. Nikola Batum. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Long key from 3/4 court. Time expires to end the first half with the Pacers in the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Pacers are up after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers. The Hornets have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Charlotte Hornets,
First half stats. Player of the half.
Oladipo looked great in the first half. He was constantly fighting for position in the paint and owning the boards.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Pacers control. Oladipo to Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. Rozier with it. His guys trail by 10. To Nick Batum. scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oladipo into the front court. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. To Turner. For 3. Not that time. He misses. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Brogdon can't connect. To Rozier. Domantas Sabonis. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Brogdon. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Charlotte with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. It was right there. Oladipo to Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Rozier into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Short jumper stays out. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Miles Bridges. To Batum. Around the perimeter. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it. On the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Good shot, good shot.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. It'll stay with Charlotte. Substitution being made in this one. Miles Bridges.
Defense, let's go.
Brogdon. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end When there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Hernangomez unable to connect. Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 11. Billy Hernangomez sends it away. Charlotte basketball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oladipo into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. And he hits.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Miles Bridges. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
From the painted area, won't go down. Hornets at the controls of this one. Can't connect from inside.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Oladipo into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Screen coming. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Pacers have the lead. Hornets with the first possessions here in the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Hornets have the basketball.
Here we go. I got him. Right.
Surveys the floor. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. From long range. Knocks down the three-pointer.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the 24. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good. Off the mark. To McConnell. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scatter move.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Miles Turner rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo to Brogdon. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Across the timeline, it's Rozier, trailing by 10.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Miles Bridges. Shot clock winding down. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pacers with the possession.
Screen coming.
Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
No good. Trying to cash in. Brogdon can't connect. Knocked loose. Miles Bridges. To Rozier. Plays like that could turn a game around. That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Batum. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Pacers control. Probing the defense. The drive right to the basket. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Nick Batum. Miles Turner able to recover with the block. Time for some new personnel into the game. Batum to Rozier. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Pulled in by Brogdon. To Oladipo. Five to shoot for Indiana. Oladipo's shot no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Oladipo into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Driving right to the basket. Cody Zeller with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Brogdon. Terry Rozier pins it. That's out. Last touch by Terry Rozier. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Brogdon. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Hornets come up with it. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. To Rozier. 5 to shoot. Batum. Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
To Oladipo. Can't connect. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Miles Turner trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Now a timeout from the Hornets coach. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal. This one to the Pacers as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers got themselves a win here today. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Indiana Pacers. The Charlotte Hornets couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. The Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game stats. Player of the game.